Good morning. This is Ron Brown. I'm recording this on Monday, February 5th, 2018 at 10:42 in the morning. The markets have been under extreme pressure this morning, but they've rebounded some. In fact, the NASDAQ futures went from being down, I believe, around 40 points to up 40, and now they're essentially flat. I want to show you the unequaled power of HGSI with intraday quotes. Now, you have to have Thinkorswim running in the background to do this, to get the real-time quotes, or essentially real-time. Uh, they're not tick-by-tick quotes, but you can update manually, or you can set your update time. I just want to show you how I use this. You can't do this in any other program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize the warehouse. I'm going to go into my designer. Oh, it's right here in front of me. And I'm going to click on industries, and then I'm going under tools. The quotes from the stocks in these industry groups have already been updated. So I'm just going to rebuild these indexes quickly. And you can see how quickly they build. I'm going through 176 indexes. And this means they're going to be updated with the current quotes. And then I'm going to go back into my warehouse view. Now I'm using views, filters, and combos that I've put together for a webinar series that I'm teaching right now. These are only available to webinar participants. At the moment, they will be made available to all Insider Club members and eventually to everybody else that uses HGSI, but it's still a work in progress. So what do we have here? If I go up here or to this folder right here, it tells me industry groups that are up for the day. And if you look at this column right here, these industry groups are up for the day. Now, there are some zeros here, but they are slightly positive, or they would not be in this list. It's just rounded down. So I have 41 groups that are up, and I have 134 groups that are down. Now I want you to look at these groups: electrical and gas, marketing, agriculture products, personal care services. When I change to all securities and go down to my next view, notice that these same industries are in that same order, and these are the stocks within that industry that are up for the day. So I immediately know where the strength is within the industry groups. And I have done a secondary sort, and that secondary sort is on intraday range. Let me check that to make sure. No, I'm sorry, I didn't do intraday range. I did percent range, which would have been from yesterday. So I'm going to go to intraday and click on intraday range, and then these are resorted. And you can see that the base metals, this stock at the top of the list, Southern Peru Copper, is at 85.41% of its daily range. And if I go down to this stock right here, it's only at 28.95%. So if you're interested in prospecting, this is the way where you find stocks intraday. Now these are only the stocks that are up in the group. If I go down here, I'm going to go down to steel producers now, and I'm updating right now. So I'm going to go to steel producers. I'm going to change to the industry group. And then if I go down here to all the stocks in the group, it'll show me the stocks that are up and down within the steel producers. So I have a full picture here. If I go back to this one, it shows me the stocks that are up in this group. I'm going to go back to the industry group. I'm going to go back to the industries, and I'll show you one more thing. I want to keep this video very, very short. You can go to, I'm back in the industries now, and I can go to down here, and I am looking for the bullish VPA signals today for the indexes. And you can see that 5 of these industry groups come up, and here's steel producers, which I pointed out before. So if I bring up this chart, you can see that there is a bullish VPA flag on here. It is a test for supply. So this candle represents the groups as of 5 minutes ago when I updated them, and you can see that there is buying coming into this group. Anyway, this is a very short video. I just wanted to show you some of the power of HGSI, which you cannot find anywhere else. And this is working in conjunction with Thinkorswim software as the quotes provider. Thank you for listening.